Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure this is working. We are recording. Okay, I'm sitting in the laundry room at NYC, New York School of Urban Ministry, and I just wanted to get out of everyone's way. Like, I was journaling, and then I figured, like, tonight everything that happened, like, inside of me and that happened around me was just way too much to write down, and I'll try and do it later by watching the video, but I want to be able to remember it all. So tonight, like, I went to Cerebral Palsy Apartments with Sandra and Jamie. So Jonah, Katrin, Kerrigan, Rachel Fleming, John, Noah, and Emily. So we just visited them, like, we sang songs and stuff, and we were at the first apartment. It was on the 30th floor, and it had the most amazing view. Like, you could see everything, like, you see me, Manhattan, and all the other boroughs around. Like, it was crazy. And so we were singing and stuff, and I met, like, these amazing, like, they were older women. There were 4 of them living there, and they had 2 nurses on at the time, because they have 3 shifts a day, and each are 2 nurses coming in and taking care of them, but helping them be as independent as possible. And Jonah had said I was gonna cry, because I'm a crier. And what actually happened is it was more inspiring than sad, because you just see them and they're living their life and they're happy, and it just makes you realize that you can't complain about what you've got, because they've got so much left. Like, they have disabilities, like they have cerebral palsy, and they're living their life and they're happy. And it's so inspiring. And they're nurses, like, they're inspiring too. Like, I was talking to one of them for a while. Well, everyone's just, like, talking to everyone, like the patients, I guess you'd call them. And we're just talking, and a couple times, like, she's watching them as she talks to me, but she's still giving me, like, her attention. Like, she's just tearing up because she can see that they're so happy, and it was just so sweet. And, like, the world needs more people like that, because that's just amazing. Like, she was just so nice, and, like, she's doing that with her life. Like, she moved from a teeny tiny town where everyone knew everyone to New York City, and she's afraid of heights, and she's on the 30th floor every day, like, taking care of these women, and that's just amazing. And she's explaining to me, like, how it works and, like, what they do and, like, how they're employed and stuff like that, and it was just amazing. So we'd been singing in, like, the living room with, like, 3 of the patients, and then apparently there was one, like, in her bed in the back. So we all went back and sang her a couple songs and talked to her, and, like, she was so nice. She had, like, pictures of her family all over the walls, and she was talking and stuff, and apparently, like, we were told after that she never talks, but she couldn't stop talking when she was with us, and we didn't have to really say anything for her to, like, just jump in and start having, like, this conversation with us. And, like, she was so nice. So she told us later on, like that her mom was in heaven, and we were telling her, like, God's taking good care of her, and, like, it was just so sweet. Like, she's amazing, and she's just like my mom's in heaven, and she knew that God was, like, taking care of her, and that was just really, like, amazing and, like, in itself. So after we left there, and I was feeling good. Like, I felt like we had done a good thing, and that these women were just amazing and someone to look up to. We went downstairs to the 9th floor, and we're with these 4 men, and they were non-verbal, so it was, like, a little more awkward, and our music wasn't, like, that good. Like, we kept, like, chopping and, like, stopping and stuff, you know? So then we were just singing, like, the whole time, and they couldn't speak, like, they couldn't really react, and we got some of them playing with the instruments a little bit, and it was pretty cool, because, like, you could see that they were happy and enjoying themselves, even if they, like, couldn't communicate it, and even if they were like, acting different than what we're used to. Like, they weren't normal, but they were different, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It was different to see, and it's a good experience to have, being out of your comfort zone like that. And some people were uncomfortable, but that's okay. Like, that should happen. But they were there, and they were having a good time, and that's what's important. Like, we were putting ourselves out there to make someone else's day a little brighter, and that was just amazing. So then we came back, Ryan making Canadian jokes the whole time, and so now I'm back at NYC, and we came in and other people went to different ministries and they're just like, I was so affected, and I was too, but like it's so hard to communicate. Like I can't even communicate now like what I was feeling. Like it was just amazing. So I came into the laundry room because I can't write all this down because this is crazy. So I've probably run like 5 minutes now, so I should probably go because I'm just sitting on a, not a dishwasher, clothing machine, no, a washer. So I'm gonna go, and maybe more tomorrow.